All right, you ready?
Yeah. Yes, Queen. Sweat Equity. Yes, Queen.
Right into it.
Sweat Equity Podcast.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure about that?
Registered trademark. Sweat Equity Podcast.
You sure about that?
The #1 business comedy podcast in the world. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You gonna do that after every time you talk? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm crash test dummy, dude.
I don't give a shit.
Now I'm back to being loosey-goosey. Hey, we got some sponsors. If you want to hit them up, they're in the episode description. I'm going off book here.
What?
This episode's pretty interesting because we talk about Thailand and ping pong shows.
Yeah. This guy was rad.
So, this one's...
We're going to Thailand, baby!
This is the rare business guest we got in there that was really cool about any joke we made.
Yeah.
And
yes, and it does.
And cutest button.
Yep. Good looking
I'll
man.
say it. And that South African accent.
Yep. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt.
Ooh wee, girl. Let's get this episode going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No
We'll get right into
What
it.
do we do this for?
Just you gotta
You don't want
say
to
hey,
mention
y'all.
Zupyak?
Zupyak.com.
Okay.
/sweat or / sweat. Promo code sweat.
Do your job for him.
And you got like Bloom invoicing, LinkedIn Premium.
I'm gonna pull it out of you.
They're all in there, man.
All right.
Squarespace, CallRail, they're all in that.
It's in there. Just trust us. Let's go. Let's go.
Hotty-toddy.
Listening to the Sweat Equity Podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's happening?
How you doing?
We all good?
We're good.
Rolling?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
Podcast setup.
we like to start out with every first-time guest with a little lightning round action that you love, Eric.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Sure. What time you wake up?
What time do I wake up?
Yeah.
Normally about 10.
What time zone is that? I notice an accent. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm from South Africa, but we're currently living in Thailand. So, all our clients are in the US. It's now 1:30 in the morning. So we normally work until about 2, 3 o'clock and then sleep till 10, breakfast, gym, day stuff, swim in the sea, whatever, and then get cracking with work in the afternoon.
Yeah, we do. We're like the same schedule.
Well, I figured. I mean, you sounded like kind of a piece of shit at waking up at 10 o'clock. I just figured there was something behind
Exactly.
that.
Or he read the.
I know
10
it's a
Paris.
lightning round, but I want to give the guy, some leeway here.
I love the movie Stander. That's in South Africa.
Blood Diamond.
Well, that's
Blood Diamond, yeah.
And
District 9.
District 9 is a great movie.
but Stander about the guy Rob Banks in South Africa.
Those fucking
Thunder.
prawns.
Yeah, Thomas Jane,
Yeah.
dude, the Punisher.
I was going to send you a
Yeah.
Thomas Jane podcast earlier today. I'll show you later.
That's weird. Is
So
a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Thank you.
Hell no. But also in America, you almost classify burgers as sandwiches as well. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Now we
Depends on what English we're talking here.
Exactly. This is international rules now.
Yeah, but for me, no. It's a hot dog. And in South Africa, we have boerewors rolls.
Whoa.
I don't even know what he said.
Yeah, something
That
rolls.
sounded nice.
Rolls are probably delicious.
Go
It's
for it.
delicious.
What's your favorite board game?
Monopoly.
Interesting.
First time you French kissed someone.
Well, you gotta stop asking that one, bro. Nobody wants it.
We're not the #1 business comedy podcast for nothing.
/ cringe.
Dude, probably I don't know, 12 or 13.
Exactly. Everybody's got the same answer.
Everyone
And then if
answers,
anybody- I know, but if somebody's like, 22, then it's awkward.
What if it was 7 years old? I don't
Right.
know.
Even more awkward.
Well, this is to dig in a little bit.
I
Go
know,
ahead.
but
The question is who?
You're balking.
Right. I'm not bulking.
You're a balker.
You ever seen a UFO or a ghost or anything supernatural?
Supernatural, yes. I was doing a lot of spiritual healing stuff because I had Crohn's a couple of years ago, and I did some pretty weird shit to get over it. And one of the things was actually working with a spiritual healer, and it was pretty wild.
Oh,
It was pretty wild. But
Does
not UFOs.
Okay.
this is a small one? Does God exist?
Oh, teeny tiny.
For me specifically,
Yeah, we're talking to you, man.
There's no right answer.
100%. There's a creator for sure. The religion stuff that goes around it, I'm not as much of a fan of, but definitely the creator, and there is something bigger than all of us here for sure.
Well, we're fundamentalist Christians here, so we believe in the.
That's how I would answer it too, man. Don't listen to him.
I'm a Proverbs guy, man. No,
Yeah,
Good reference.
Shoot the Proverbs out.
Iron sharpens iron, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, Proverbs. What's
Okay.
up?
Jesus.
It's at the gym on the wall. That's the only reason I know it.
Proverbs is?
Yeah, that's iron sharpens iron. That comes from that.
Oh, you go to God's gym.
I go to Powerhouse where I told my kids I'm the logo of a bodybuilder bending a
You gotta stop
barbell.
telling your kids all this shit, man.
Why? I'm the Thor of Tampa Bay. They kind of know I'm fucking around.
The only Proverbs you see at gym is no pain, no gain.
I mean,
Great.
I'm
Another
at-
great movie.
we have conflicting things at our gym because it's called the Southern Mecca too, so it's kind of confusing.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What
Well, they have to work hard too, man.
did you watch this program before coming on as a guest?
I watched some snippets of it. Yes.
Okay, got some clips.
We'll take some snippets.
Clips work. Okay, that counts. That's half
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
And then last question: what advice would you give your 13-year-old self?
13 years old? Like, what the hell do you know at 13? And where are you going to go at 13?
That's why you think we're just silly time.
You
That's
get
a
to go
deep
back with
question.
your current knowledge, though. That's why you get to drop some on your 13-year-old self.
Yeah, you just
Jeez, man.
come in and go, hey.
We should put a time limit on it.
Yeah.
It's like you got 10 seconds
I
to
would
talk to
say-
your. No, you're good. Think about it for a second. I'm gonna spitball about where
Sure.
we say 10 seconds only. You have 10 seconds to tell your 13-year-old self something.
Yeah, we finally added criteria after asking 200 people this.
You're just lucky that I'm even involved in this stupid question, anyways.
This is the
I've
best
never
question.
really liked it that much.
Are you crazy?
And-
You know how many podcasts have stolen this from us? It's insane.
Or did you steal it from another podcast?
No way, Jose. No thanks, Tom Hanks. All right, go ahead.
Cool. So I would say don't give a fuck about what anyone else thinks. The only person whose opinion matters is yourself. So hold yourself to the highest standard possible.
It's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
You've earned yourself a plug, sir, but we let the guests do it themselves because I
shit.
can't read out loud very well. And Eric refuses to do it.
Also, our new setup doesn't let you have a laptop in front of you.
Yeah, we're a little cash.
Could have used that as an excuse.
But tell the people who you are, what you're doing, and where to find you.
Absolutely, man. Thanks. So, yeah, my name is Matt Clark, and we work with business B2B service-based businesses that sell high-ticket services, and we help them crush it on LinkedIn. We use automation, AI, book in 5 to 10 high-quality sales calls every single week, and we made it as easy as damn possible in the simplest way. So if you want to find me, hit me up on LinkedIn, Matt Clark Rainmaker. And if you want some free gifts and you can actually have your LinkedIn profile written out for you and actually start generating some leads today, go to rainmakergifts.com.
So let's give a little. This is going to be primarily about LinkedIn. Let's give a little background on it. It used to be a joke, right?
Yep.
Humongous joke. So some people still have
Look
that.
like MySpace.
Well, some people still have that stigma.
It lingered long enough, though.
I mean, 30 Rock used to make a lot of jokes. about
Right.
it. And then
Well, the problem with LinkedIn in the beginning was nobody knew what it was, but you were getting constant emails from people you kind of knew about LinkedIn, and everybody hated it.
Right.
Like, I don't want to talk to that guy from 8th grade about LinkedIn. Like, what is this?
like most people younger than us that hear us talking about LinkedIn will think we're geezers because it's like
They think
fuck
that before
you.
we mention LinkedIn. That's
But-
already happened.
But I'm saying like but it's hypocritical because everyone's pretty much on there and checks it once a year. I think it's a resume.
At least.
And then at the same time, it's like everyone has Facebook, but it's like hooking up with a fat chick. Like everyone's done it, but they don't want to tell anybody about it. I'm a little punchy today, so. But LinkedIn was a joke.
I still don't get the metaphor really, but
everyone uses Facebook and won't admit to it because it's lame now.
Oh, should I not be saying I'm on Facebook?
No, I'm just saying.
Does that make me lame all of a sudden?
This is kind of how it is nowadays. Like, it's not cool.
What is Facebook anyways? I don't know about it.
I'm a Snapchatter. No, and so LinkedIn got bought out by Microsoft, and that's when things actually started to turn into more of a legit social network, legit kind of, it was my belief why LinkedIn's great for business is because it's kind of limiting on what you can do with your profile. It's very constricted, right? So the data is more reliable and relevant in that way. So the targeting when you're going out to get leads for new clients, it's better than a lot of other areas. The hard part is everybody gets these messages a day. So when I'm trying to tell clients like, hey, some automated messaging on LinkedIn might be a good idea to try out, with Apollo.io or something programmatic. I get a lot of blowback, and I'm like, yeah, but it's like cold emails, right? They work, but they don't work on you, the person I'm talking to, because you're analytically thinking about it. It does work on someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done big B2B campaigns that work in using Sales Navigator and some other tools.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man, like, my background before I got into this is, I used to do door-to-door sales. And I had a telecoms company. I had a Samsung dealership, and we were selling telephone systems like switchboards and that sort of stuff, door to door. So no marketing, no advertising. Like, we'd take our sales guys out. It was me and two business partners. We'd take our sales guys out for a week to go knock doors. And the Sunday, we go to all the outlying areas. I would literally drive around the industrial areas on Sundays with a map book because we didn't have Google Maps at the time, right? And I'd literally count out every single business on the road. Then comes Monday, I'd drop the guys off, give them 10 to 12 doors each, and they'd have to go knock doors and produce 1 or 2 sales from that. Like, that was it.
That's a crazy.
Yeah.
Or else.
It was brutal, man. I got some stories.
One sale,
100%.
like add one out of every 20, whatever, like you have to, get a sale.
Yeah.
You have to.
Or else what?
Succeed. And then there was a process. Yeah, there's a process. There's a system to it. And I mean, we built a $6 million a year business doing that, right, within 4 years. And so when I got into the online world, like, I couldn't quite figure out Facebook. I couldn't quite figure out, how to make Google work and all the rest. And one of my buddies said to me, he's like, dude, you got to go check out LinkedIn. So I go check this thing out, and I'm like, holy shit, this is like virtually knocking doors, except there's no gatekeepers. There's no receptionist. I can literally speak directly to the exact ideal client that I want. Like, if I want to talk to CEOs of tech companies with more than 500 employees in Texas, I can pull up a list and just go start reaching out to them. So all I need to do now is make myself more attractive by having the right profile, turning it into a client-centric landing page, using case studies, having featured articles and posts, make myself more attractive, start the right conversations with them, get them on a call, make an offer. And that's just been a rinse and repeat. And now there's multiple versions of how you do that, but we've just, over so many years of doing this, we've actually gone all the way from doing crazy automated funnels down to, we got one simple system that we use called the LinkedIn micro funnel, and it just works, man. It churns out the business. And specifically for high ticket sales, I mean, if you're selling a $49 a month product, you want something at least with a $10,000 lifetime value to make it worth your while.
Well, and if a lot of people are listening, don't use your system. I always just do like free advice they didn't ask for, but I always tell them when we're talking about this, like, you need to target people that have been active on LinkedIn in the last, like, I forget what the parameter
30
is.
days.
30 days.
Last 30 days.
Because, again, at least half of the people that have an account, it's just a resume. And they, again, update it maybe once or twice a year. Don't even log in. Yeah, right. But the people who are active, you can get to them because they're on there. They're probably trying to drum up business as well.
100%. And it's not just about getting clients, like for us, and this is like the misconception that most people think. I mean, LinkedIn's a professional network, right? So you think you go to a networking event, you're going to meet all sorts of people there. But now we can be specific. So I look at it, instead of getting clients, that is one of the opportunities there, but it's about opening opportunities. I'm on 2 to 3 podcasts a week. We use LinkedIn to get on those podcasts. I get featured in media. We use LinkedIn to go get featured in the media. I look for joint ventures and affiliates to promote my services. We do all of that through LinkedIn. I even reconnected with my wife on LinkedIn. I was running a campaign and had my assistant selling stuff, and she's like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, you know me. And then we reconnected, and I was like, well, let's go on a date. And here we are 10 years later.
Oh, it sounded like y'all were married.
Oh, I thought you got divorced, and then LinkedIn brought you back together is what I thought.
Or like she was lost at sea or something.
You knew her before,
right.
and then you met her up with her again, and then you got together.
No, we were together for a bit, and then
okay, so that's
parted
good.
ways, and then reconnected.
You just jogged my memory. Remember we had the cannabis. It was a cannabis consultant gal, and she blew our mind telling us about guys hitting on her on LinkedIn and how much it happens.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I
remember that.
I do now,
but
2
or 3 years
I
ago.
don't even think about it.
But
LinkedIn.
I just find it funny that guys will be like any little crevice.
Anything.
Yeah, it's like a roof leak.
Anything.
Anywhere where water will
Hey,
go.
just pushing this to the top of your inbox.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. The messaging's gotten really pickup artist-like, if you know that reference.
Totally.
That book.
Yeah, there's a lot of negging going on.
Whoa, easy.
Totally.
Neg.
Wow, easy. Say it with an at the end.
Negativing.
Not an ER. So
negativing.
it's... But I find them funny because it's like someone with low self-esteem, this works on for sure.
Right.
I mean, I don't think I have super high self-esteem, but I'm like, I see what you're doing. Like, it's like,
yeah.
I get it. It's like, oh, you don't want to talk to me, huh?
Right.
Okay,
Think you're too good for me?
Yeah.
I got one guy that's been sending me emails that's taking a different angle of, I thought you were better than this.
Oh, yeah, there's
Damn.
really
New level.
hard ones.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
I'm still not opening this. I won't open it, but I'm seeing the first subject line.
Do you hate money?
Yeah, right.
Another one.
That's okay if you want to be poor your whole life. I get it.
I will read them. I will catch up, read them. Maybe I'll go through them all once a month, and just because every now and again there is someone trying to get a hold of me. But it's like,
right.
If you really wanted to get a hold of me, you could easily find us. It's not that hard, but but there has been opportunities. So I feel obliged to look at it sometimes.
I know. I've had shit like that in my spam folder. I'm like, what the
Same.
fuck? Like, what?
I checked the spam.
I almost missed this shit. Like, oh my God.
But it's similar to cold emails in the sense that it feels more valid because there's a profile attached to it. You can go look at their profile and be like, okay, this guy's obviously
is this a real person.
Or there's the avatar, the AI.
He went to Kaiser. He checks
AI
out.
profiles are kind of interesting too. Have you seen some of those?
No.
Yeah. There's a lot of
But then you meet the person and it's like you just get catfished.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about the ones where they do the videos and they write your name on a big a tiny whiteboard and they're like, "This is a video made for you," and you're like,
right.
I got you. You had to write 100 names and do this,
and
then splice them all into the same video.
If that.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a thing that's like type in what you want and then it'll appear there automatically. I'm sure that's there.
Have you seen that tactic a lot?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. It's been done more in the email marketing side of things versus the LinkedIn marketing side of things.
Oh, really?
What we're finding that's working really, really well, and it's like the simplest thing ever, is have a deep understanding, solve one big problem for one ideal client. Like most people are trying to just go out and be like, hey, here's my stuff, who wants to buy it? Choose one ideal client that you want to focus on, go deep with them, understand what are their biggest pain points, what keeps them up at night, their fears, where they're trying to get to, and what have they tried before that hasn't worked. And then creating micro offers. So it's little lead magnets that you can share with them that solve those specific problems. And we're finding the more specific you get, the better it works. So as an example, we've got a campaign running now. It's been running for a week called How We Generated 181 Leads in 12 Days Through LinkedIn Microfunnels. And I'm literally just sending that to people and saying, hey, I just created this playbook on the LinkedIn Microfunnels, 181 leads in 12 days. Would that be valuable to you? And they're like, yes. So then we start in a conversation. Now, what happened is that this last campaign that we ran, and it's just been going for, 2 weeks now, we had a very targeted list of 667 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we set that up. The automation then reaches out to them. Now, if your profile is set up correctly, you're looking for about a 50% connection acceptance rate. So we got a 52% connection acceptance rate. Now, here's the crazy thing. Right off the bat, brand new people that I've just connected to, send this message to, we had 226 people reply and say, yes, I'm interested, right? From 667. Now we take those people into a sell by chat process. So very short, just connect with them, uncover the pain. What are they dealing with the most right now? What are their offers? Like really basic, depending on, it's different for different businesses. And then once we get to that pain point, we offer a call. And like, this is booking in like 5 to 10 highly qualified, exact ideal clients a week. And these people are coming on a call, not knowing me before, and, literally connecting 2-3 days ago and then dropping 10K.
You're doing you're getting that rate on middle of the funnel marketing leads out of this. That what would it be?
Yeah.
You said 200 over
Like 32%.
226.
Yeah, that's
out of
crazy.
667, 34%.
That's unheard of. That
Mm-hmm.
I almost don't believe it because it's so high. I mean, I believe you, but it's just like it's absurdly high for that middle of the funnel kind of thing.
I mean, he's offering something that's of value, and it's
also saturated with a lot of garbage and just like, and you're kind of giving a lot of this knowledge out for free.
Right. Well,
it seems like,
but also it's not the
but execution's hard. Yeah.
It's not he doesn't lead in with, can we set up a call?
Yeah.
I have something to offer. Would you be interested? Because most of the things I get,
would you be
hey,
interested?
do you have time to set up a call? Not really. No. I've never even met you, bro. Like, what?
You're trying to hook up too quickly on
just
the first
wanting
day.
to try. Yeah, exactly. Just wanting to get to know what you're trying to do. No. What? I don't have time for that.
Yeah, like a Calendly link for 15-minute calls, like trying to get a hand job. Like
yeah,
10 minutes
I know.
in.
I'm like, bro, I'm not a prostitute.
Hey, will you jerk me off under the table while we're getting appetizers?
Yeah. You cracked yourself up on that one, huh?
It's so gross.
But that's the mindset that people are going in with, right? It's like, they're expecting to hit a hole in one off of every single swing. And it's like, it's impossible, right? Not even the pros can do that. And so, we want to go in with the mindset of like, let's be curious. Like, I know in my mind, I'm going to disqualify probably 70% of the people that we talk to. That's okay, right? Only 1 to 30% that have intent.
Now we're down to 60
really good.
out of the 676, right? Somewhere around there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now
Easier
it gets
to
exciting.
fathom
These
now.
are people with high intent.
Right, and you're doing higher tickets, so you're doing lower volume. I think that's the mistake too. A lot of people try to do a spray and pray kind of thing where they're like, we're going to hit 10,000 people. And it's like, well,
yeah,
that's going to be really hard to be narrow with your messaging and actually talk to them. Yeah. I feel like
that's like understanding your business model. Like what are you trying to hit and how do you want to hit it? For me, like I want to make a ton of money. I want to have massive impact with my clients and I want to live a great lifestyle. I mean, my wife and I have been traveling. We sold everything we own 2.5 years ago. We've been traveling the world. We've been to 29 countries. And if I'm like full time in the business doing all of the stuff, I'm not going to have time to do the fun things that I want. So now we work when we want, we play when we want, we train every single day, and it's a great lifestyle. And you got to decide like what kind of business do you actually want, and then that kind of determines your marketing, determines your offers, determines everything else.
Yeah, I always have to back people out when we're talking about just any kind of tactic, right? This is kind of like people.
Is it relevant?
I'm sure people want to get you to do just this tactic, right? And you're like, okay, but who's your target audience? And they have no idea. They think they know, but they don't.
What's the offer?
Right.
Who's taking the sales calls? Who's following up with people? Oh no, it's me.
What problem are you solving?
How much time have you got in a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much time have you got in a day? No, I'm working 16-hour days. So like, how do you expect to do this? You can't manage your time. You're not going to be able to do this.
I think
we even help people manage their time as well. But I'm like, if you don't have a team to support you, it is going to be 10 times more difficult.
Right.
Well, we need to do a sweat equity world tour.
Okay.
There's been too many guests that are all over the world.
Uh-oh. He's going to invite ourselves over to your place.
Maybe if they make it, if they make the cut to
Yeah.
the get,
Oh,
in charge here. Remember?
Yeah, exclusive. Yeah.
We go to that Polish guy's place.
I don't. That doesn't sound as cool, but yeah.
I thought that was
Indonesia, Thailand. What'd you say?
I'm in Thailand in Koh Samui. We just rented a villa here with
Thailand there, boom.
view, infinity pool. It's amazing, man.
Oh man, see,
we move in like next week.
Ping pong show.
See, now we're talking.
Yeah. Down the road.
I need to write that down, or I'll.
Is there really down the road is a ping pong show for you?
Yeah. Ping pong shows.
Have you seen it?
Bars, like you name it, everything. Yeah, a couple of times.
Really?
Whenever people come to visit,
I've only heard
like
about
one of the things you have to do.
It's like Ripley's Believe It
And
or Not.
Every time someone comes and visit us, I'm like, yeah, we're taking you to a ping pong show.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I would do the same thing if I were you. Hell yeah,
yeah, even clients.
Yeah, but I mean,
clients. Like,
you walk in, they're like, "Hey, Matt's here."
I don't. It's not even like attractive.
Toss them a ping pong.
It's just like
oh no,
enticing.
Yeah,
it's
it's like the circus.
Intriguing, yeah.
It's like Cirque du Soleil.
It's not sexy in the slightest.
I don't want to see that guy. It's getting off on that.
So with
just let it be silent for a minute.
We just took a moment of silence for
the guy getting off on ping pong shows.
Yeah, look, there's definitely guys that can. The guys can do anything. We found in the pandemic, there is a boundless amount of lonely guys online that will pay for OnlyFans, not even nudes, just to get bot messages and shit.
Yeah. Feet stuff.
Yeah.
I feel, it's a little bit similar with LinkedIn in a way. It's just like there is a total area market that it's kind of almost unrealized because there's a lot of spam on there. There is a lot of like jabroni. We get podcast promoters every day.
Every day.
And it's always like I like to look at the profile.
Hello, sir. You want to promote podcast?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you guys this: why did you accept me on this podcast?
Because you're cute.
It's an attractiveness thing. We have a booking agency that sent you over.
Yeah, your booking agency sent it to us, I think. But I don't remember when.
It's the guy that works for me.
Yeah, I don't remember when it was, but we just go through. I'm pretty high, honestly. When I'm.
Did you eat one of those gummies?
No, I'm just sleep deprived.
Oh, what gummies?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I meant
narc.
Thailand weed is legal, by the way. There's a weed shop on every corner here.
We were already sold, Matt.
Yeah,
you didn't have, it's all good.
You didn't even get into lady
boys. You had
us
at ping pong shows, bro.
There's lady boys. We didn't even get into that. That's all Eric stuff.
There's that too. It literally goes like weed shop, massage parlor, 7-Eleven, pharmacy, girly bars, and then it just repeats again and again and again.
All right, we gotta make a list.
Man, if you and I
trouble,
if we go on a trip to Thailand and we just tell everybody why are you going there, and you're like, nothing weird, don't worry about it.
No, you and I can't go together.
I know that's
you and me can't go together.
Even weirder if you go by yourself. So much weirder.
We take separate flights and we meet.
That's way weirder.
At midnight.
Yeah.
On a full moon.
No one's tracking us. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
We'll take you to some wild places.
How long have you been in Thailand? And why?
We've been coming and going in Thailand, probably about a year now. And then we've just been traveling around Southeast Asia. And we just decided one day, we were like, this place is cool. Like, let's stick around for the next 6 months. So we hired a villa for the next 6 months. We're learning Thai. And it's just amazing, man. It's like cheap. It's beautiful, great food, amazing people. It's like party all the time whenever you want to. There's also chill. There's like everything you want here, man. It's just a great life.
Yeah, I've heard good things. If you're not trying to get on the creep scale over there, there's actually legit. The stereotype in America is like you're doing something creepy if you're going over there. A lot of the time, depending on who you are, but
it's pretty much, are you taking a female with you or not?
Right, yeah. Are you going to find
have a great vacation with a female, right?
So what LinkedIn in other countries though? Are you mainly with English speaking kind of campaigns?
I would say mainly yes.
I don't know how big LinkedIn is anywhere else. if
Huge.
it is. It is?
Yeah. Great question.
It's huge in India.
I
know that much.
Well.
They're trying to get the guys in
Exactly.
America.
Yeah.
It's big. And, we've worked with over 1,800 clients in 26 countries. And, the interesting thing, we get a lot of people. So a lot of our clients are like US, Canada. That's where we've been putting most of our marketing and targeting. But we've also got a lot of clients throughout Europe. And in like Dubai and those countries. But in Europe, it's like, Sweden, Germany, Belgium, some of the Nordic countries at that side. We've had clients in Australia. We've had clients in Asia, like all over the world. And it works every single time. So obviously we run the training in English, but, with AI and everything now to translate it into the local language is super easy.
Before we depart, give our listeners just like one quick little nugget for them about, trying to what?
Nothing. I'm just waiting for you to finish talking. Nothing.
You were just looking at me like this.
Just finish. Say what you gotta say.
Just one little nugget for the audience, something they can take away about doing B2B LinkedIn, marketing via messaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or just
100%.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I'd say is solve one big problem for one ideal client. Break that down into a couple of steps and create mini lead magnets and start sending that out to people and saying, hey, I just created this thing that solves this problem. Would you be interested in it? Simplest, most straightforward, fastest way. And then, if they want to use some of our tools, we've built all of our stuff into AI, all of our thought processes over the last 10 years. We've created our own stuff for it. If they want to have a taste of that and write their profile and build some of these tools, go to rainmakergifts.com and go and play around with it, man. There's a ton of cool stuff on there.
All right.
Right on time.
We don't have the paid Zoom,
bro.
the
I
pop
gotta
up
get
came
down
up.
Spider-Man.
We'll appreciate you coming on. We'll put your links in our episode description, and if you want the video for this, you can chop it up, repurpose it. We'll send it over to
Yep,
you.
we're gonna start shopping flights. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
Hit
Ping
me up.
pong.
Let me know.
Yeah,
But
get us
seriously,
that private
Let me
room.
know if you guys are. Let me know if you guys are going to come through this side, and I can plan a bit of a trip.
Wait, is
That's so nice. Yeah, if we showed up, he'd actually
Is
take
there
us in, I think.
Is there a pickleball show? Is there like a bigger lady?
A bowling ball show?
I've seen birds come out.
No.
I've seen,
Really?
Strings with razor blades.
Oh
come
my
out.
God!
Oh,
Why?
fuck.
Why would they
There's
do that?
That hurt my penis. I
There's
didn't
everything.
like that.
Like them shooting like blow darts and popping balloons, smoking cigarettes through there, like you name it.
I mean, that's
Okay.
I've seen
the
that.
last two are
wild.
fun.
Yeah.
The razor blades, I don't.
We're in Tampa, Florida, at the strip club capital.
They ain't
of the
got
United
nothing
States.
on that though.
I've seen some of those things he listed off. Not razor blades. That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
What are you? Your pussy's a
bird.
magician?
Dude, I don't.
Slide of vag?
Yeah, I know you're reaching.
Hey yo! I couldn't think of a part.
I couldn't either. You put yourself in that situation.
We'll cut it out. All right. Thanks for coming on, bud.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
guys, man. Lovely meeting you, man.
See
Really
ya.
cool.